So today we're going to be making some chicken stew, and it's one of the simplest recipes ever. Even the men, yeah, the brothers out here, you can cook something for your mom today. Today's a special day. It's Mother's Day in Uganda, and we're celebrating. I'm a mother and I understand the hustle. You all are doing so much and we appreciate. I hope you feel appreciated, seen and valued today. And yeah, if no one is going to be making this stew today, please make this, okay? I got some local chicken from the market and I'm just going to wash it because I don't trust whoever washed it before me. So I'm going to repeat it. I'm going to wash it, add in water and put it in a stock pan, just a deep pan enough to hold in some heat and water, and then I'll put it on fire, add in my aromatics, onions, garlic, ginger. I'll go in with some peppercorns, whole peppercorns, and then salt to season, because I want my chicken to be seasoned to the bone. This can also work as stock immediately, but yeah, whichever you use, just put in water and make sure it cooks down, not on too much heat, just medium. So our chicken has been going. You can also add in more water so you can remove it. If you watched my previous video about the chicken pilau, I used some stock from this particular one because it was shot almost on the same day. Yeah. So I'm going to remove it. Whenever you're opening or uncovering a pot that has boiling liquid, please make sure to open it like coming to you so that the steam goes the other side, lest it's going to burn your face or your arm, and we don't want that. I've had my fair share of burns and I wouldn't wish that for you, okay? So always open pots with hot liquid with the lid coming to you, not the other way. So we're going to strain our chicken so that we have our clear stock on the other side. You can use this for anything else, or it's what we're going to be adding in for our stew, and then we're just going to put it aside now that it's separated, and go on ahead and put a new pan which we're going to grease with some little bit of oil, and then this is what is going to help us brown our chicken. We want it a little bit more browned to elevate the flavor. Fat is really good to, work on flavor concentration. So we're going to add in our chicken in here and brown it on both sides. And while we are doing that, we are going to chop our vegetables. Now, when I do that, it's not rocket science. I know you guys know how to chop vegetables, but yeah, I'm going to request you guys to subscribe, give this video a like, and a share, leave me a comment. It helps me grow as a channel, as a person. You all know we've been here for 3 years, yeah? We would love to see some, growth. We'd love to see some dollars coming in. So don't immediately run to skip those ads. It helps you and me to stay in business. I hope you understand that this is one of the ways you can support creators on YouTube, people who are creating content that you find really useful. Just help them by interacting with their content. And yeah, so I'm just asking that from you to do for me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a like. By the way, even if you hate it, just DM me and tell me, you know what, I hate this video, and I'll be like, no problem, you can go ahead and create yours and we'll just laugh at it and go on. Yeah. Petty 101. But yeah, I'm just begging you, and if you just subscribed, you're much welcome to the family. If you're a returning subscriber, my peeps who have been here for the last 3 years, I appreciate. Yeah, so our vegetables are done, and we are going to remove our chicken from the pan that it's been browning in, and then we're going to go back into the same pan with a little bit of butter. It's like a knob, it's not a full tablespoon, it's like a small knob of butter to elevate the flavor. And once it melts, yeah, it may never melt on its own, or else you're going to grow gray hair where you're still waiting for it to melt. Help it around, okay? Yeah, I'll go in with my ginger garlic paste and then go in with onions just immediately so that the ginger garlic and paste don't burn immediately, but it's going to develop the flavor when it's mixed together with the onions. So toss these around, saute them until they are fragrant before adding in anything. They will wilt and start to lose some color, and they'll become more aromatic. The kitchen is going to feel like smell like you're a serious person, like you know what you're doing. But yeah, saute them, turn them around. You don't need to go away now and start scrolling on your social media. Yeah, focus on one thing. Add in your chopped tomatoes. You can have canned tomatoes. I don't know where you're watching this from. You can also feel free to, by the way, tell me where you're watching this from. Yeah, it would be interesting. So I'm going to put in my tomatoes. They can be a little bit acidic, so you need to cook them down for a minute, yeah. Also, I'm going to add in my tomato paste for more color and more richness of the sauce, and then I'll toss this around. By the way, if you can blend your tomatoes, I have done very many ways of dealing with tomatoes and cooking. Sometimes I steam them, sometimes I put them in the air fryer, sometimes I bake and just peel them, and whichever way you choose that is easy for you, please go with that one. You can add in some little bit of sugar if this give you heartburn or acid reflux. And then of course the usual, we do not waste anything. Pass some little bit of water in that can. No tomato paste is going to waste because we paid for all of it. All the grams we are paid for. I'm going to add in my tomato, some Worcestershire sauce. This word, the make of this sauce, what was the problem? Anyways, I'll go in with my usual Simba. It is a curry powder that has, curry powders are always like a mixture of many other spices. And then of course paprika. Paprika is simply smoked red bell peppers that have been turned into powder. And then I'm going to return my chicken once the spices and the tomatoes have started becoming friends and besties. So we want to disorganize their friendship and bring in chicken, just so they do not get to go far and get married. So we're going to mix up our chicken and make sure it's all coated properly, because we want it also take up the juiciness of the tomatoes, the spices, and all the flavors that are in this pan. Mix it properly. And meanwhile, as I mix this, please subscribe if you've continued this video without subscribing. What is the purpose? What is the reason? What? Like, you don't wish me this good, even the slightest thing? Anyways, let's continue. We are not here to fight. We are here to cook chicken for our mothers because it's Mother's Day. So keep on tossing your chicken until you feel like it has absorbed enough of the flavors. And then we're going to add in our vegetables. I go in with everything, carrots, and then I'll put in my bell peppers that were chopped roughly into chunks, chunk dices. And then you can chop this into very tiny dices, or you can do them a little bit big, but because I don't want this to cook for a long time, I just chopped them roughly so that they are bite sizes. You can easily bite into a bell pepper. And you're like, wow, the earth is really nice, but really, is it? Toss this around. Remember our stock, that is the time it comes out. If you have any stock cubes that you want to add in, please add them in, but be mindful of the salt. We already put some salt into the water when it was burning the chicken, so be mindful of the salt. I'm going to add in according to how much I want. Now this trick, I learned it from my mom. She says, let the water wander. Stop mixing. I never understood the science, but just put in the water and cover, and now I'm just mixing much later. My vegetables are not like so cooked, but my chicken is really cooked, and that's it. I'll see you soon in my next videos. Bye. Enjoy.